So are you having trouble deciphering a woman's interests? Do you think they may like you, but in actuality, you're really not sure? No worries, in this video, we'll go over 20 body language signs that she in fact has a crush on you. So definitely make sure you watch this one until the end. And really, I'm feeling that the interest is there. I would not hesitate to go over and make an approach. This is Gentlemen and Scholars, where we discuss dating, style, and personal development. So if you're into becoming a better version of yourself, definitely make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into today's video. So today we're discussing 20 body language signs that a woman does in fact like you. So for sign number 1, this is going to be extended eye contact. Gents, if you get this is a really great sign that there could be some attraction there. If she's giving you that extended eye contact and you two are passing by, or maybe you're in a library and you constantly see her glancing over in your direction, locking eyes with you, and it's happened a couple times, this could definitely be an indicator that she is in fact interested in you. So for body language sign number 2, that is going to be a bright smile. So really what you want to see is a cluster, right? So what I mean by cluster is more than one sign. You want to see multiple signs. And once you see, a cluster of, let's say, 3 different signs, then you can make a deduction on, if she is in fact interested and if you want to go ahead and make your approach. But what you want to see is extended eye contact accompanied by a bright smile. This right here is a great cluster and really is indicative of interest the vast majority of time. So if I saw this, I looked over, she's looking back at me, we lock eyes, I smile, she smiles back, and really I'm feeling that the interest is there, I would not hesitate to go over and make an approach. So number 3 on the list of the body language signs that shows that a woman does have a crush on you, that is going to be quick glances. So a lot of times these women that are more shy, they might actually be a little nervous to hold the eye contact with you and send you a smile. But instead what they might do is, notice that you're looking in their direction, they might look away, and then they might steal quick glances later on to kind of check you out and, sneak a peek. This could be indicative of attraction, so definitely make sure that you watch out for this. Whereas someone that's totally not interested, they might look to the side and not look back again. But if you catch a girl stealing quick glances and she does it a few times, this could be indicative of high interest. Number 4 on the list, that is going to be that she's checking you out. So what I mean by this is a woman is looking you up and down. She's clearly checking you out. She might even try and do it discreetly, but you might catch her while she's doing this. Another great sign is if you see her looking at more of the private areas, she's checking out your butt, for instance. This could be a great sign that there is in fact attraction there. Speaking of where she's looking, for number 5 on the list, this is going to be looking at your lips while you two are talking with one another. This could be a great sign because, this could be indicative of the fact that she is in fact thinking of kissing your lips. So if you catch her doing this during the course of a conversation and, particularly you two are close together, or, it's a little bit more intimate where you guys are, this could definitely mean that she is in fact thinking of kissing you. For number 6 on the list, this is going to be blushing. So oftentimes what you may find, going back to the aforementioned, is, you might look in a woman's direction, she might lock eyes with you, you shoot her a smile, she smiles back, and then she might actually blush after this encounter. So this is 3 different signs in succession, and if I saw this, I would in my mind assume that she in fact liked me, and I wouldn't hesitate to go make an approach. Keep in mind, if you see something like this and you hesitate to make an approach and she ends up rejecting you, it's not because she wasn't initially attracted, it was more so because you hesitated and she saw you kind of thinking it over or being kind of scared to go and make that approach, and then she of course rejects you. So definitely want to make sure that you're being confident, and when you are approaching, you are doing it with intention. For number 7 on the list, this is going to be light touching on the arm or shoulder. You know, a lot of women out there will mask their attraction by saying, you know, hey, like, you know, we're just friends, or, you know, that's just my buddy, or, you know, so on and so forth. But they're constantly touching you, they're constantly making contact, and they're doing some of the other signs that we may have mentioned on the list. So, you know, I would definitely watch out for this. And if I saw some in succession, I would assume that she did in fact like me. Piggybacking on the aforementioned bumping into you, that's going to be number 8 on the list. So if a woman is bumping into you, you know, a lot of you guys may assume, oh, like that was accidental, or she just did that by accident. No, a lot of times they're going out of their way to put themselves right in your orbit and, you know, making you acknowledge them because they are in fact attracted to you. So if you see something like this, this is definitely a sign, and I would watch for others to see if there is in fact attraction there. So number 9 on the list for body language signs that a woman does in fact have attraction to you, that is going to be mirroring. So what we mean by mirroring is a woman tends to replicate some of your gestures, some of your body language, some of your, you know, speech patterns. These are all indicative of interest, or at least engagement. And of course, I would look for other signs to see if there's in fact attraction there. So moving right along to the halfway mark, for number 10 on the list of body language signs that are indicative of interest from a woman or a crush, that is going to be twirling hair. So with hair twirling, this one is a little different because, you know, a woman could be doing this if they are feeling nervous. So there's that, but there is also a chance that she could be flirting with you. This could particularly be the case if you know you're in an engaging conversation with this particular woman. You know, she's twirling her hair, she's revealing her neck to you, which is a sensitive part of a woman's body and also releases pheromones. So, you know, if she's revealing this to you, there could be a good chance that she's attracted. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, subscribe to join the Gentlemen and Scholars family, and consider checking out the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for free resources, Gentlemen and Scholars merch, book recommendations, consultation services, and our free Gentlemen and Scholars Ultimate Handbook, where you'll learn personal development tips on how to build a successful life and become the gentleman of your dreams, style tips to develop an eye-catching, attractive, and unique personal avatar, and dating tips to attract, court, and keep the woman of your dreams. Visit the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for more. Now back to the video. Case in point, number 11 on the list, that is going to be revealing sensitive areas of the body to you. Again, you know, if she's revealing her neck to you, this is a great sign. But also there's some other areas of the body that you want to pay attention to as well. You know, is she revealing her wrist to you? You know, is she, you know, more in an arm folded position, or is her body language open? So she's revealing her chest to you. These are all different things that you want to pay attention to. So number 12 on the list, this is going to be laughing at your corny jokes. So if she's laughing at your jokes and you know they're not all that funny, but she's laughing extra hard, this could in fact be, you know, an indication that she is attracted to you. Number 13 on the list is going to be that her body is positioned towards you. So let's say, for example's sake, that, you know, you're in a group and, you know, there's 5 or 6 people in your group and you all are talking, having a discussion, but you notice that this one particular woman, her body is positioned towards you. Even though it might not be so natural for her to be positioned this way, this could in fact be a good indication that she is in fact attracted to you. This is just something that women do when they are engaged and actually you know, interested in the person that they're interacting with. They'll position their body towards that person. But, you know, another thing that you'll want to look out for too is if she's positioning her body away in the escape position and sort of talking to you while her body is facing the other direction. You're going to want to make sure that you pay attention to that as well, because that can mean that she is not attracted whatsoever and she's trying to escape from that situation. Speaking of body position, for number 14 on the list of body language signs that a woman is in fact attracted to you, that is going to be leaning in. So if you all are having a great conversation and, you know, everything's flowing well and she starts leaning in, this is a great indication because, you know, It's almost as if she's absorbing the conversation and she's leaning into you. This is indicative of comfortability and also could be indicative of attraction. So definitely something that you want to make sure you're looking out for. So number 15 on the list here for the different signs that you may see from an attracted woman, that is going to be that she always brings the conversation back to you. So even if you're in a group of many different people, if she's always bringing the conversation back to you, this could be a great sign that she is, in fact, interested, in fact, engaged, and more than likely attracted to you, especially if she's doing it constantly. Number 16 on the list is going to be dilated eyes. So this is one that you can definitely find women doing, particularly if they are really, really into a guy. I've caught women doing this on first dates before, and it's really a good indication that she really is having a great time. So, if her eyes are dilated and you're talking to a particular woman and you can see that she's kind of absorbed in the conversation, sort of taking your presence in, this is a great sign. Definitely make sure that you look out for this. So for body language sign number 17 on the list is going to be lip biting. So gents, this one's a little more rare, but it does in fact happen. If you catch a woman biting her lips and she's doing it in your direction, I would definitely take this into consideration, as it's a high likelihood that she is attracted to you. Number 18 on the list is going to be isolation. She's going out of her way to make sure that you two are spending time alone. So in this case, she might physically pull you to a certain location, or she might call you over to a location where she knows it's going to be, a little bit more intimate and you guys will have some alone time together. So if she's doing this, this is definitely, high comfortability. And additionally, this might be a sign of attraction as well. So definitely something to pay attention to. So to piggyback on this, number 19 on the list, this is going to be about what her friends do and not particularly what she does. If you're out, let's say at a bar or at a restaurant or a club or whatever the case may be, and you approach a woman and you get to talking with her, and you're kind of bringing the group in too, you're having conversations with them. Eventually, once they see that you and the other girl have an attraction, they'll actually walk away from that conversation. So, if the friends are giving you two alone time, this is also a sign that there is more than likely some attraction there. And last on the list for, signal number 20 of the different body language signs that you may see from an attracted woman, that is going to be grooming as you step away or look away. If she's fixing herself, trying to make sure that she looks pretty and top tier for you, when you, step away or, maybe look away for a second, this is a great sign that there is in fact attraction there. Again, to reiterate, you're going to want to make sure that you see these signs in clusters, so that's more than one sign in succession, and then you can make a deduction on if you're going to follow up on this and make an approach. So if you gents are looking for a little bit more detail into some of the different signs that you may see from women when they're attracted, I did make a video on choosing signals that breaks down all of this in detail. So you definitely want to make sure that you're checking that one out. I'll go ahead and link that in the description down below for your convenience. Additionally, definitely make sure you look for those clusters. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. If you do have any questions for me, definitely feel free to give a shout, definitely make sure that you subscribe, and definitely let me know down below, are there any signs that were missed from this list? Definitely let us know down below in the description. Definitely make sure that you check out the Gentlemen and Scholars Ultimate Handbook that can be downloaded for free. That's right, for free on the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website. All you have to do is enter your name and your email and it'll download right then and there. So definitely make sure that you check that out on the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website. And that's in the description below. But until next time, Gentlemen and Scholars. Hey gents, hope you enjoyed the video. And check out the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for our free Gentlemen and Scholars Ultimate Handbook, free resources, book recommendations, consultation services, and some pretty slick Gentlemen and Scholars merch. GNS hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, notebooks, and so much more. Until next time, Gentlemen and Scholars. Hey gents, if you enjoyed this video, check out some bespoke video recommendations here and here. And subscribe to join the Gentlemen and Scholars Club.